That would help me tremendously until I can get my program.
The stress test for the back. If I push out and I feel low back pain or I feel my low back working, we need to come back, get the elbows wide, breathe wide into the ribs. So there's an intra-abdominal breath. Tighten my stomach, locking down those abs and even the neck. We're thinking big chest, chin back. I want all that set up so that I should feel my abs shaky working here. I shouldn't feel the low back working. You'll feel the neck, and I can see your neck working. Yes, that's good.
Yeah, I don't feel low back.
We don't want to feel the low back.
Okay.
We don't want to feel it working. We don't want to feel it at all. If there's pain, if there's an injury in the back, this will bring it out, or in the neck, this will bring it out. So our goal is to come back here. If we are dealing with like a facet sprain strain, maybe we don't want to go as far, and I want to think more of push my body away from the weight versus lock the elbows all the way. You might not be able to do that without pain, especially if you feel like you start scrunching.
My stomach.
So we're getting tall.
Is it okay to feel it in your stomach?
Yes, you should feel the abs, working the core. Tight stomach, press. And our ultimate goal, you might have to do this, like I said, 4 to 5 times, to feel like you got a good setup. Once you're there, set the clock, or in your mind, just get like 7 to 10 big breaths. In through the nose. And maybe we don't want to take it there today, but we could also use, I also like a plate for this. It's a good setup for our squat. What can happen with the squat is I just go down and the neck extends and my spine is all collapsed. So I would do the same exact setup. Get that intra-abdominal breath. I can push the weight forward and I can squat while keeping that straight spine. I can't get as deep, but it's gonna be shaky. I can feel the core is engaged, neck's engaged, better spinal position. Chin back, chest up, core tight. Press the weight. Shaky, shaky. And our goal really isn't to get super deep there. If I compress my spine, yeah, I can get nice and deep, settle down there. But that'd be fine if you have a low back pain. Yeah, kettlebell works fine. The only way I would suggest a plate is that I'm a little wider. It might feel better on the neck and the shoulders to have a wider grip. But if we have a kettlebell, we can still just get wide as we can with that handle. It's not a huge difference. Oh, let me grab Mr. Skeleton. You practice. Feel the abs working, neck working. The fear is to increase the rounding here. Not everyone has that problem. Some people have the opposite, where the shoulder blades pitch too much and there's actually like a dipping. But you have the rounding, the too much flexion, it comes out when we walk. So the next really simple one, and that's good to think about with that too, is just not letting the head follow the plate or your weight. Get the head back when we press. But at the same time, don't pinch the shoulder blades too much. We're shoving. So we're thinking about abs and neck, and that should be the best of both worlds for both those conditions. This next one, also very simple. Before, I'd say at least 10 pounds, both hands. So you got your 2 yellows. I'm gonna go very heavy just to demonstrate. And when we pick these up and down, nice and slow, I'm thinking pull the head back, really keep that chin and don't let the body round. Same thing when I pick them up. Chin back, chest up, I get that same intra-abdominal breath. I'm settling down, I grab those weights. This might even feel very good for you. You might have to raise those kettlebells up. Chin in, up. What I want to do here is bring the chest up high. So I have all this weight pulling me into flexion. I'm fighting it. Very good for that rounding and that neck. Just holding. Yeah, we don't really want to feel the low back too much here. Feel a lot of the shoulders are pulled forward by the weight of fighting them. Getting tall. When I'm ready to go down, so you hit again your 30 seconds to a minute. Breathe. Don't let the head lead the way. Let the knees and the hips work together. Slowly come down. If it's too low, just drop them there. Just want to on the toes.
No, I only felt it right there. Is that okay?
That's fine. Again, we don't want to over hyper pinch, or we're trying to get the weight up and we just can't, so we just kept shoving the pelvis forward. That's not something we want either. The breath should help prevent that to some degree. So I'll do one more from the side. So it's that. So I'm already setting that core up nice and tight. Chin back, chest up. I'm locking in. I like to just take out all the slack. What I mean by that is I'm holding on and I'm starting to push up. Some people automatically think, oh, I'm gonna lift with the shoulders first. No, the legs pushing the ground away. It's not some, even though we're working the shoulders, it's the legs get me up there. So I don't wanna be here. So I'm drawing that belly in. One more time from this angle. I don't wanna be resting here. And if it's heavy enough, your body says, hell no, that's a bad idea. So that's why I like the heavy weight, because I can't get lazy with it. So I'll feel the pressure on my joints. This forces me to open up all my joints. I'm thinking pull the back of my skull up and long. Down. Try again. And I do say contradicting things, and they're not really contradicting. So I'll say get the head over your toes when you're walking in this farmer carry position, but I don't want you rounding to get the head over the toes.
I don't want to do that.
That's what an old man does. He does that to get pressure out of his low back and to stimulate his hip flexors. We want, just think about what I was talking about. Nice and tall. Eventually, it's the hips coming back without the rounding. So I'm ready to walk, and maybe we're not ready to walk yet. I'll unlock the hips, and then I can move using those hips. And that also will help someone who loves to hyperextend. So their neck's already back. They don't have a problem there. They have a problem here. Tightening down, pulling, engaging. Then we can move from those hips that way. And it might feel good just staying in there. Walking might start just messing with your brain. Keep it simple. I like to walk usually because I get bored. Sometimes it feels good just to stand there.
It actually feels good in my shoulders, believe it or not, pulling them down.
Do one more here. Last, very simple. Actually, there's a lot of ways to do this. This position is just hard for a lot of people. One way you can cheat, there's actually several ways you can cheat. This is probably the simplest. If you don't have a band, just raise the heels up. It's even okay to just go down and get rounded, grab those toes, because I'm going to take away that rounding. Really pull up. I'm using my elbows to pull my knees apart and just pull up. Now eventually, yeah, we can take this all the way to the ground. That's where it's harder. Got to take a lot more work and effort to pull up out of that position. I might have to get wider in my squat.
Pull. So what do you mean by a band? Because you gave me a little band.
It has to be a thicker band.
Oh, it's not. It's not bigger than what you
I was gonna do it with a band, because in there I felt like, well, I'm gonna fall backwards. So I can hook up the band. Make sure you can see me. Yeah, it's a thin band, and it can hold you. But here I can get it in the lumbar spine. That way, I'm not falling over. I can go down. This is gonna help support. So I just feel secured. No longer fall backwards. The band is helping me. And so I can pop the chest, get that extension there. Because you love to extend lower. Extend here where the diaphragm is, but you round here. That's why it's important to get the core tight. To me, just lifting up, that tightens that core. The other way to do this is sit on your box there. Eventually getting to like an overhead idea, but we're gonna sit down, grab the toes, pull up, maybe that's too low, then just pull on the shins.
Okay.
Or hook a towel to pull up on. No, you're not.
Hurt my lips already, just
Grab down.
I use that, I can stop.
And then you can also do just a broomstick at home.
Yes.
Put that in this position as well. So I'm
That's so good.
thinking about that spot right where my shoulder blades are.
These are good.
And then as we press up, I'm trying not to let the head cave. I'm trying to press, keep the head back, drive up. Especially even lightweight, just hold even your arms up. It's gonna be tough in this position.
This feels so good. Oh my word. It stretches my shoulders. And then go up. Like that.
That cue is break the stick over your back when it's down here.
I love that. It feels so good.
That gets the chest up, pulls the chin back.
It goes right straight to you, like almost like
And then
way
kinda
over
weight
here.
into my feet a little bit. So I'm simulating an overhead squat. So I feel active, like I'm in a squat. And we could even do this in a squat with a slate board. Most people don't have the mobility just to do it straight out.
So you're gripping the floor with your toes,
I
like
feel my weight in my feet. I don't want to be back here, my butt's all on the ball. So I'm leaning forward a little bit
oh, there it goes.
to get a little weight in the feet. That might make more sense overhead.
That hurts my shoulders.
That should get some
Whoa.
extension there. Also
It
length.
hurts in my low back.
You're kind of bending your elbows. Get tall first, then bring your weight forward into the legs. There it is.
Still a little bit.
We don't want
on
to
the right
extend
side. The right side, it pinches.
the feet a little closer. Drive the knees out. Get straight up overhead. Let's just bring the head back for now. Straight up
because it's going to my
overhead.
hip and down.
Straight up overhead
It's going right.
Straight
Just
up
with my
overhead.
hands.
with the stick.
Okay.
Just push it up. Pretend it's heavy. You have to kind of cue it. It's hard. It's just a stick. You have to pretend it's heavy. There you go. That looks better. That should open
It doesn't
up a little
hurt as
bit.
bad.
Yeah. Just push real hard.
My neck hurts. Oh boy, I'm done.
Good.
Oh. Wow.
Elevating the heels might allow us to get down there in that squat. I'm pressing up overhead. Or a slant. Not overly target those muscles where the rounding is in that upper thoracic area. Right
So,
here.
to do that, I could use a little towel or something at home.
Yeah,
Like just something to
you
elevate.
probably want it firmer than a towel, but it would work, or even a rolled up mat works.